Hello, hello again. Right. So, for Twitchers joining us late and YouTubers checking out later, hello as always. Welcome. Big shout outs to Yev, Nomad, Doomsayer, and Backblaze. Click the links. Check it out. Engage in social. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. What we're doing here is pretty awesome. And if you don't think so, go find something else. It's the internet. There's everything. We are, of course, joined by a incredibly pink, as always, Lynn. And we will jump right into the Questionnaire.
Oh no.
I watched the live action of Beauty and the Beast because I figured I had to. I was like, I needed to see.
You didn't need to though.
Not really, but like there were a couple moments I was
So
like,
bad.
oh, it's nice, but not to do with the actual length of the movie itself did anyway. There were moments of art that I acknowledged as art. Let me put it that way. Anyway, let's jump in. This isn't about me. This is, of course, the Big Proust, Little Faust, Frontchill fam questionnaire, and let's jump right in. What is your name?
I'm Lynn.
What?
Hi.
Oh, excellent. What is your quest?
Oh, the usual.
Excellent. And what is your favorite color?
Orange. It's pink.
What movie reference do you feel embodies you as a storyteller/gamer?
Oh, movie reference. The the only thing that comes out the top of my head is John Mulaney, and that's a comedian and not a movie. Oh Lord, I should have prepared something. I didn't know that was going to be a question.
No, that's the whole point. If you want to
I get Southern when I'm nervous.
If you want to drop the Mulaney, I feel that's enough. That works.
I mean, everything in my entire life is embodied by the John Mulaney quote. This might as well happen. Being an adult's already so goddamn weird.
Yeah. Delightful. Little more bookkeeping, but also excellent. Hit us with your pronouns and where the viewer can see or hear you as of this interview.
Oh, I'm she, her. I am on Instagram and Twitter. I have a Tumblr that I haven't used since Tumblr died because they exiled boobs. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as legs_McCoy, aka Send the Trash Face.
Excellent. Now, what games are you playing right now?
Well, obviously, I'm playing Silicon Valley by Night and Atark's Crew. And then I'm also playing another game with Tony that's not airing on the interwebs, although I guess it technically could because you record it. But I heard Elisa talking about it because we live in the same house. But it's an all-cleric game. And that's fantastic. We wrapped up a campaign that was going for like 3 years, like a month ago. And that was sad because I miss it. And we haven't started up our new campaign yet, but I have my character all made for it. I actually still am in a campaign in which I play my very first D&D character ever because we've been playing that D&D campaign for ages. Because I actually didn't start TTRPGs with D&D. I started with Deadlands. So I came into D&D second. So in that campaign, I'm a 18-year-old goth tiefling blood hunter who didn't want to be here or get up this morning, which is fun. I like Elisa because I'm in basically every campaign Elisa's in. In 2 on hiatus campaigns of Monster Hearts, a semi-on hiatus campaign of Deadlands, another D&D campaign where I basically played Gerard Way if he was a half-elf.
I don't know. I feel like you played him a little surlier than Gerard Way, but okay.
Real early Gerard Way, when he was done with like girls hanging on his legs at every moment, and he just wanted to go back to his trailer and read his comic books and have peace and quiet for one damn second.
It's fair. It's fair. That's what we all want.
Yeah.
Excellent. Video games wise?
Oh God, I'm in the middle of Persona Strikers. I say in the middle. I'm so close to the end. I need to just freaking finish it. I also am like maybe 2 chapters away from the Final Fantasy VII remake, which I also need to just freaking finish. And I started playing Mass Effect again because they put out the remaster, and it's so beautiful. I just want to cry all the time because my true love, Commander Shepard. You can't see it, but I just have a giant Mass Effect shelf behind me. It's up there. It's out of camera. But Mass Effect is my true love.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Don't tell my fiance.
They might know.
They do.
Yeah. Excellent. What was a quintessential moment in your life associated with gaming?
This is really hard going after my fiance because I feel like they took things.
Oh, see, you shouldn't have listened. That's a mistake. Because
I try not to, but
Oh,
they talk
no.
really loud. I moved to several rooms while it was happening. I could still hear.
Viewers, they're in the chat. So, just so you know.
Are they? Hi, babe. Yeah, I think they already told you this, but D&D was how I tested the waters before I asked her out, so.
No, and I don't mind hearing the same story because every story has different angles. So, if you...
I mean, I was very coy about it. I got very drunk at a Ren fair and was like, how does your D&D character feel about my D&D character?
See?
Because my D&D character really likes your D&D character, so how do you feel about that? Like, would it be weird if she was into your D&D character because she's into your D&D character?
These are nuances and parts of the story that she did not engage with. So, see, this is somewhat a richer tapestry.
And then, yeah, after anyone who's gone to the Ren Fair will know this, it was after I'd gone to the Oubliette.
Oh, goodness.
Nothing gets you out faster than the Oubliette. They make their drinks very strong.
Yeah.
I miss Ren Fair.
Yeah. Well, hopefully sooner than later. We'll see.
Hopefully. But yeah, I feel like that, led to life-changing things, so I guess I'd have to go with that.
No, absolutely. That's pretty good. I would like to take this moment to apologize for whatever the video just did, but don't worry, we're good now.
Was it the truck that went by?
I don't think the truck affected your video, no.
Oh.
Unless you have a weird node situation, which not likely. All right.
I might. Who knows?
They do run those fiber in weird places, so all right.
Yeah, darndest thing.
So with that layered onto the story as delightfully as we could have wanted, of characters you've played,
yeah,
party, date, rehabilitate, similar to marry, date, kill.
Oh God, party isn't just party with, not like his adventuring party, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Party's got to be Tulip.
Oh, yeah.
Who but the audience doesn't, who is my Southern Belle party girl cleric, who is attraction domain. Her god is Eros. She's fantastic. She can knock him back like you wouldn't know. So it probably would have to be Tulip for party with. God, date. I'd say my little Gerard Way bard if I hadn't made him so incredibly gay, so he'd have no interest in me.
But you could change him.
Gerard Way. So maybe him, but also Tulip might also be that too because she hot like fire.
Yeah.
Tieflings. Rehabilitate might actually be
Tulip
my
again.
teenage goth. Oh no, she's perfect. Tulip needs to never change. She's wonderful. Tulip is. If I could live every day like Tulip, God help me, I would. Probably my tiny 18-year-old awkward blood hunter because she's like She's freaking possessed by a demon,
Aw,
literally.
too real.
Yeah, so like she's, you know, sidled with the manifestation of her own self-loathing, except it's an actual person. It's a 1,000-year-old demon who just like takes over sometimes when she fights, and it's real weird because sometimes it's Mads Mikkelsen playing an 18-year-old girl.
Yeah, these Monster Heart games, there's not enough fantasy in them. It's all too real.
Oh, that's D&D.
Yeah, right. Excellent.
We haven't
Excellent.
talked about my Monster Hearts characters. They're
Right.
something.
Right. Well, in the context of gaming / storytelling, what is your favorite word, term, or acronym?
Period. Just my favorite word, like in the English language.
That has to do with gaming, storytelling, the genre, the culture. Bleh.
I mean, if we're just going favorite words, it's got to be a toss-up between monster and defenestrate.
I know a half a dozen other people who 100% agree with this, at least. Thank you. I don't know if you're watching the Sneaky Centaur games or not, but absolutely.
I mean, it's hard to top defenestrate.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, same answers are allowed. What is a word, term, or acronym you would like to see used more?
I'm glad you're letting me repeat because I don't think that defenestrate gets used enough, and it really should.
All right, excellent. Just in case, is there another one that pops in, or is that?
Oh, you know, old-timey things just because I think they're funny, like paddy wagon.
That's funny. The person who was before you had mentioned a somewhat archaic term as well. I'm going to make you discuss with them or watch it later.
Was it codswallop?
No, but that's a good one.
Because that also doesn't get enough play anymore.
See? Excellent. Love it. Sliding to a slightly different angle.
Okay.
What is something in this storytelling gaming context everyone is sleeping on?
Oh. I feel like a lot of people get too bogged down into the I have to be the best at punching, casting, whatever, and really don't like the just escapism of I can just be this weirdo and not be myself at all, which is actually, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like being the best at punching, casting, whatever, depending on who I'm playing. But I think the escapism of being a completely different person is a much better draw.
Beautiful. And what is something in this context you feel is overrated?
Sometimes the hitting, punching stuff. Sometimes things get too battle heavy and I actually get tired.
No, excellent. Totally valid. All right. If I were to say pinnacle of storytelling, what jumps to mind?
In anything ever?
Yeah, just like, oh, the best.
Well, I feel like I gotta pimp my favorite goth lesbian books then.
Oh, sure.
Because I latched onto those hardcore during pandemic, and the Locked Tomb series is.
Locked Tomb? I know, but I want to make sure.
The Locked Tomb series, currently only 2 books. We got book 3 coming in 2022 and book 4 coming in 2023. They're currently Gideon the Ninth and Hair the Ninth, and everyone should read them. They're gay and have necromancers, and it's wonderful.
What more could you ask for? Lovely.
Not a whole lot.
All right, great. What is a class race combo or gaming genre you'd love to try?
Well, I usually get hemmed into being either tieflings and elves, and I have a hard time breaking out of that. Although with the Tark's crew, I did my first non-tiefling, non-elf character ever. So I guess basically throw an axe at it a different race, although I will, full disclosure, have no desire to ever play a human because I have to be that all the time. But I've never played a rogue, and I'm curious about that, but also terrified because they're squishy as heck.
Rogue
like
curious.
You can do a ton of damage, but then you could also die in the next second when someone sneezes on you. So,
I mean, they do at least have a higher hit die than. Well, anyway, We can talk about rogues later. Yeah, no.
Everyone goes on and on about how rogues are like the best. Like I have so many friends that are like, rogues are the best class, rogues are the best class, and I've never played one.
They definitely have an appeal, but yeah, no, all right, excellent. You sort of touched on this on the next question. What is a class race combo or gaming genre you'd not like to try?
I am very superficial, and I like to only play hot races.
Aha.
So, hence why I usually play a tiefling or an elf, because I'm like, I will pick the hottest character I can possibly make. I don't think any of the classes I'm particularly against playing, because I've played a lot of them and they all have their own merits. Like, there's definitely some I like better than others, but I can't think of like a race. Like, I don't think I'd ever play a monk, but that's nothing against monks. That's just not my playing style. So, I don't know. I guess a goblin monk. I'd never play a goblin monk.
Nice. That, now I'm like, ooh, challenge accepted. But that's...
I mean, if you want to put one in one of our campaigns, I'm sure I'd enjoy them. I just don't want to be them.
Absolutely. No, yeah. I was like, your interview, not mine. So, yeah. All right. Well, winding down to the end here. If heaven exists, would you rather the Gate interview be proctored by Proust, Bernard Pivot, James Lipton, or Sean Evans?
Is there another option?
If you have one that you'd rather write in.
Patrick Warburton.
Ooh, yes. I would also like to hear that podcast. Or see it animated. Well done. Yes. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much, Lynn, for jumping in and giving us some insight into the gamer, Lynn.
Yeah.
And yeah, we hope to see you again sooner than later, rolling some dice, playing pretend with all of us.
Yeah.
And as always, Frontchill fam, either here in Twitch or later on the YouTubes, thanks so much for joining us. And we give all the thanks to the benefactors, Yev, Nomad, Doomsayer, and Backblaze. Click the links. Tell your friends the things I said at the beginning. Please help us keep going and spread the love. All right. So, thank you much. Good night.
Bye, y'all.